And if y'all want to be in the pool all night, y'all need to clean the pool. And tell the lawn man to cut the lawnmower off. Yeah, because I'm recording. Hey, Reg, we ready? Hand me those papers over there. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. Ha ha ha. But ain't nothing funny though. Did Pooh Shiesty really cross up Gucci Mane over his relationship? His strange, bizarre relationship with Lil Wop? The story is getting crazy. Something is not adding up between Gucci Mane, Lil Wop, Pooh Shiesty, all of the other artists that he had on his label, people ODing on drugs. They're saying that Gucci Mane used and abused his artists in multiple ways. And the allegations are starting to turn to him taking advantage of his artists sexually, possibly. That will make him a Michael Jackson. Now he's afraid of those boys. Because we don't know if they was like that before they got to Gucci, or did Gucci do something to those boys? Young Thug got his first big break with Gucci. And when I say big break, I ain't mean a buck break. But that's the rumor that's going around, that Gucci is a Diddy in his own right. He break them boys into the entertainment industry. Wake up in the morning fighting over the Frosted Flakes, if you know what I'm talking about. But these are all allegations. How long could Pooh Shiesty be in jail after robbing Gucci Mane and kidnapping him? That's the question that's going on. People in America, they interested. They want to know, how long could he possibly be in jail for doing something like this? Even Pooh Shiesty is waiting, but they're saying that he's not mad at all. He's been waiting to go back to jail. And his father got an interest in being in there as well. And those 9 men they was with, I mean, his name Pooh Shiesty. You figure he would be a honey bear or something, with a whole bunch of women swarming around him. I've never seen that when it comes to this artist. I've never seen him with a pool of chicks unless it was a video prompt or whatever the case. But now he's about to be where a whole bunch of Lil Wops and Gucci's, he about to be back in the house. People are suspecting that's what he wanted all along, but to fulfill his destiny, he wanted to stick it to Gucci one last time and get his lick back. The way he got into the contract, he wanted to take, getting out of the contract, he wanted to get his dignity back. Because ain't no telling what happened when he signed that contract with this man. I doubt if he gave Lil Wop his contract and shook his hand and let the man walk out the door. Ain't no telling what he had to do in order to get that deal signed with Gucci. And look at this brother, man. He getting his Nicki Minaj on hard. Nicki Minaj on hard. And ain't nothing wrong with that. A man could do what he want to do. I'm a Bobby Brown fan. That's his prerogative. I ain't mad at that. If he want to get his Banana Fanta Lil Kim on, he can do his thing. But Gucci knew that this the type of thing this man was doing. Look at his bed. I don't know how many baddies got that bed. Gucci know about that bed. He signed him to his label, even though he come off like he a gangster, he a thug, he out there killing. He got AKs all in his video. Let me calm down a little bit, because this video ain't about nobody's sexuality or nothing like that. There's rumors floating around Atlanta, Memphis, about some funny business going on with Gucci's establishment. And with this latest robbery, people are suspecting that, hey, it could be another hip-hop love triangle. We seen it with Diddy and Tupac. We seen it with Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg. But when it get funny like that, it already been funny. Look at this.
A very dramatic story. You gotta listen to this one. Justice Department is laying out some details about this crime involving some big name rappers, Gucci Mane and 2 other industry pros who were apparently kidnapped and robbed. according to the Justice Department, by Pooh Shiesty, by Big 30, along with some others.
She all in the Kool-Aid and do not know the taste or nothing of the flavor, man. They gave her the cup and she just took a sip. She don't know what or who she just reporting the news as it came on the table. She don't give a fuck, man. They trying to piece this thing together because somebody gave the green light. Gucci Mane is a victim. Don't touch him. He's state property. What did they do to him? What is he, a ultra cop, T2 Terminator? They put him in the game for all the wrong reasons. The ghetto Epstein. According to these files that people be sending me, man, these documentations are hot. And I got to give it to y'all early in the morning on the daily, because there's a possibility that Gucci was doing them boys wrong in multiple ways. Listen at this.
Rapper Gucci Mane was allegedly kidnapped and robbed at a music studio in Dallas. It happened earlier.
Damn, the way she looked at him, she knew he was eager to
Rapper Gucci Mane was allegedly kidnapped and robbed at a music studio.
She looked at him like, damn, all this enthusiasm, he just jumped off the rip with it. She wouldn't have said it like that. He wanted to put Gucci out there. Like, yup, that big bad rapper got punked, bitched, and slapped everybody. Yup, they got his ass. Whoa.
Rapper Gucci Mane was allegedly kidnapped and robbed at a music studio in Dallas. It happened earlier this year.
Federal prosecutors say the rapper Pooh Shiesty, along with 8 others, were behind it. Good Day's Lindsay Tuman is live this morning in the downtown area with all of the details.
Do they run that script together as a team? Like, look, Stacey, this is how we're going to run it about Gucci. You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Gucci fan, when the jail got robbed. Yeah, Gucci. They like the salt and pepper of the news. The dynamic duo. Hold on, look how they spit they shit.
Rapper Gucci Mane was allegedly kidnapped and robbed at a music studio in Dallas. It happened earlier this year.
Federal prosecutors say the rapper Pooh Shiesty, along with 8 others, were behind it. Good Day's Lindsay Tuman is live this.
See, they got prepared for the hip hop news. They had to do a little studying of the culture. They put some respect on it. They listening to Styles P and Jadakiss. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. That helped them with their routine. I see the game, man. I respect the hustle. What the hell going on with my chat? I know it's early in the morning. I gotta smooth this thing out a little bit. Let me see what's going on. Matter of fact, let me see what's going on in my chat. Cause ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all just sitting there scratching y'all ass. Where y'all at, man? It's early in the morning. Wake y'all ass up and get some of this Docs Daily. What y'all waiting on? Where y'all at? I know y'all listening. Lance Hero King Legend is in the building. Wake y'all ass up. I'm trying to tell y'all about Gucci and how he doing zestified things, and it's gonna be a classic. Gage Gore, what it do, bro? Wake them up, man. Somebody put some more torches, put some more flames out there. Wake them up. I'm trying to put y'all onto the game, baby. Just think about it. Pooh Shiesty about to be in the booty house, probably for the rest of his life, and he knew that's the risk he was gonna take, and he was willing to take it. And not only did he take it, he mashed out full throttle to go back to jail. The rumor is, when he signed that contract, it was some weird stuff happening in the studio. So when he got out of that contract, he wanted to prove to himself and his boys and his father that he ain't that type of dude. He regretted in jail with the shank, thinking about Gucci and how that contract went down. It was zesty, allegedly. So when he caught up to Gucci, it was his turn to have some fun. That's how you like to do your artists. Not only am I gonna get out my contract, but you gonna feel it. He got his lick back. They ain't talking about that part. They saying Gucci got taken advantage of in the worst way. And they're screaming, crying, begging for ice. He got a pack of ice on his ass, so icy. You know his wife ain't feeling that if these rumors are true. But I don't know everything. I'm just trying to let y'all know the possibilities of what could possibly be happening behind the scenes with these boys that like them boys. And that's all right. I ain't mad about that part because they grown men. Gucci Mane signs Hood Rich Pablo, Wine, and Lil Wop to a new deal. So he got them a BOGO 2 for 2. We don't know what happened with this dude, but by the way he dressed and what he got going on, he a hoochie daddy like Bobby Shmurda. And that's all right. He got big dreams and aspirations to be around some ballers. He a hoochie daddy. Some old school gentleman at that golf course that'll probably give him a job as a caddy or something when he was young. He knows what rich men want. And this dude, these guys, man, Gucci was getting them 2 for 2. That's 2 contracts that was signed to Gucci's Brick Squad. And you know it's a celebration when they sign contracts, album releases, they make it an event. It's not like you just come in the office on a Sunday morning or a Saturday morning, sign your contract and walk back out the door and wait for the money to drop. They bring you into their circle. Whatever they got going on, they bring you into their entourage. So you have to be their minion for the most part. You sign up to be someone's ghoul. And they could do what they would. They have, you sign your soul over to a person. It's like being adopted. You sign to a record label, that's like being in an adoption agency or something. They take care of you, put yourself in a group home with a bunch of other kids that decided to go that way. Y'all hear the grisly stories about R. Kelly and how he ran his operation. It sounded like he had a puppy kennel or something. The way they paint it. They talking about R. Kelly had him in cages with food and all that. Was holding them hostage in his house to fulfill his sexual fetishes or whatever. They say they try to make it seem like he was sick. And it's a bunch of entertainers that have stories like that when it comes to their entourage. It's either the entourage turn on these people and paint an ugly picture out of spite, or some of them entourages is really that grim. Because birds of a feather flock together. And if Lil Wop landed in Gucci's entourage, then that means not only Gucci had to be with it, but everybody in their circle had to be with it. Or else it would have been too much dysfunction. Lil Wop slams Gucci Mane after publicly outing himself as bisexual. Now, he the real man in the situation. He the real one for keeping it real. You can't hate him for that. He came out and said, okay, he ain't hiding. He said, I'm gonna live my life, I'm gonna be myself. Shout out that, congratulations to him. A lot of people wouldn't be willing to do that. Since he joined Gucci Mane's 1017 roster a few years ago, Atlanta rapper Lil Wop hasn't found much success. Gucci signed Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, Enchanting, and Big Scar, others before taking the artist off its roster. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get that right. So he broke up with Lil Wop and then turned around and signed all of them dudes like he was trying to clean up a mess? The relationship got to, you got Big Wop and Lil Wop. So what, they was twins? His little mini-me? Big Wop and Lil Wop. How that work? Wop. What type of whopping was going on? Wop, 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 wop. You don't even expect it. Wop, wop. Big Wop and Lil Wop. Better stay out them public restrooms downtown. Because if you got these dudes running around, ain't no telling what's going on. But that's Negro here nor there. 2 weeks after publicly announcing his bisexuality and a belly-bearing crop top photo on Instagram. Lil Wop returns to the conversation, calling Gucci Mane a weirdo on Twitter. Hold on, wait, damn. Well, how weird can weird get? You mean to tell me that he put on all that stuff to get on Instagram to call Gucci a weirdo? Like, yes, he is weirder than this. He felt justified. He said the only way I'm gonna call this dude a weirdo is if I let them know how weird can get. And he ain't playing. Damn. If that's not a vendetta, I don't know what the hell is. Like, I hate you. That's what hate do. He has so much hatred in his heart for Gucci that he decided to come on out with it just to out him, and people still don't see what the hell going on. But then you say the man married his wife. There's certain types. There's women that's all the way with it and don't give a damn. Yo, I'm gonna show y'all how Gucci Mane wife is with it. Look. Hold on, no, mute that. We ain't listening to that. Get it together. Play it. This how Gucci Mane wife get with it. All she care about is the money. If there's money, look how that man put her on his boat. She showed up. She about that bread. She don't care about your lifestyle. She with it. Look. She married. And this man, and Gucci, why would Gucci be okay with this? I don't give a damn if he's straight or whatever the case is. Why would Gucci be okay with that? Why would she be okay with that? She all right with it. She having the time of her life with it. She don't care about none of that. She loves it. Like Jada Pinkett. She willing to ride with the tide. She own it. He had his hand on her booty. What type of time she on? Gucci done sign Lil Wop. Pooh Shiesty come in the studio with a hard on, allegedly, and robbed the whole damn building. What they done to that boy? He Tupac 2.0. I'm about to do it thug style, nigga, yeah. He taking off his clothes listening to West Coast gangster funk. Gucci ain't know what the hell was going on. I'll show you how Memphis do it, nigga. That had to be, they probably bought the devil in there. Ain't nobody see him in the corner laughing when they robbed Gucci. Listen to this.
A total of 9 suspects have been arrested. So here's what we know. These DOJ officials say Gucci Mane was lured into what was a fake business meeting in Dallas at a music studio that turned into what they called an armed takeover, where Mane and these others were held at gunpoint. This is back in January. They got robbed of their Rolexes, their cash, their jewelry. At one point, Gucci Mane was even basically forced to sign a release from a record.
Look at their jewelry. They got pearls in their jewelry. They had who earrings is, when them niggas was wearing them earrings? What the hell they had going on in there? They snatched them out their wigs and smacked Gucci. Hey, I'm gonna make this clear. I'm gonna say how long I've been on here. I'm gonna say this again at the 20-minute mark. This not to make fun of nobody or make anybody the pun of a joke or anything like that. I applaud Lil Wop for being real and keeping it real. But now all we could do is read between the lines when it comes to this Gucci Mane character, because he don't say much, because this woman is running the show. And if she's running the show, I'm pretty sure she got a lot to do with the artist that signed into his label. He can't even speak for himself. Y'all seen him at the Breakfast Club? Whatever he got going on, she's orchestrating it. So this woman is the real kingpin in this game. And if this is her program and she's running this for financial gain, how many men she taking advantage? She like the queen bee. They could all be under her umbrella, under low. If Gucci is and they're under Gucci, then hell yeah, they under her umbrella. It couldn't work no other type of way. So when you have a Lil Wop and a Big Scar and these guys that have a certain appeal, like how Gucci have it, and they're mentally broken, and she knows Gucci is mentally broken. She writing books talking about his mental health, episodes, doing interviews, trying to sell the fact that she can help you. She even had a hotline to where people could call. If you dealing with mental health, she could figure out a way to pimp your ass, pay you, make you pay her to help you mentally. So how it's a bunch of mentally sick people out there. So she could be a billionaire going at this rate. When Gucci fall off or whatever the case, the way she's using him is diabolical. Look at this. Oh man, I gotta get it right. I need to do this in a way to where we can get this on board the right way, man. Okay, let's get this going. Let's do it like this. Gucci Mane has schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Keisha Kiyor has been his rock through it all. That's like those mothers. Not all, but there's mothers out there that will put their son on some shit to get a check. They'll put their son on some medication. Oh, you got this and you got that. That's two different checks or two different forms of income. Or the more deranged, the more the money. So not only is she a terrible madam, but she uses men at her dismay. She the Corella DeVille for thugs. And she got 101 Dalmatians and Gucci is her favorite. But there's others that she taking advantage of. Knowing that they mentally disturbed, she can manipulate them men because she know that them men would rather be her instead of be themselves and all that. That's her mental game. She dominate these men with her feminine prowls. They not worthy. Well, she make them feel worthy or whatever the case is. And you can tell how Gucci changed. Started doing Pilates. Next thing you know, he got a waist trainer. Whatever he is, we don't know. What did she do to him? She probably, people talking about he a clone. She probably cast some shit on him and he don't even know what the hell going on. She from the Caribbean. They say she got other kids that she abandoned. It's a lot of abandonment going on in a circle and they gravitating towards these types. People probably need to take a look into this lady, but we ain't gonna do that right now. We're gonna save that for another video. Shit get kind of deep. And while I'm kicking the ballistics, y'all in the chat talking about this woman's hands. He said her hands, I know, got them old witch hands. Them old wise hands. Like, let me make you some stew. You're not feeling good, baby. I can see it in your eyes. Let me make you some stew. I could go for some stew, some crackers. His dumb ass don't know what the hell going on. Yeah, stew and crackers. I take that. Eat that. That sound good to me, baby. Her stew and crackers be bloody red. Like, oh, put that seasoning on it, baby. He don't know what's going on. He need to join the church or something. Let one of them old ladies have a conversation with him and give him the game about his wife. Victoria Marie said, I get the bag with the Migos, not a hit. That mean that the Migos was in on it too. They in the studio with Lil Wop, Young Thug, like what they had going on. But that's Negro here nor there. I don't think Yo Gotti run that type of operation. I think Yo Gotti's operation is a little different, from a whole lot different from Gucci's operation. Look, put that on there. Let's get this together. Yeah, let's talk about the his roster, what he got going on. Hold on, wait a minute. Is that Ari Fletcher? Hold on, no, get this together. Let me see what that. Who's the chick on his roster, y'all? Y'all know better than me. Let's get into this. Well, I'm about to know the hardest working label in hip hop inside the rise of Yo Gotti and Collective Music Group. So that's what it is. CMG, Collective Music Group. You know CMG's roster by the way of rising stars like Moneybagg Yo, ESTG, and 42 Doug. But for its relentlessly driven leader, the label's rise has been brick by brick and decades and in the making. So is that a shot at Brick Squad? Is he supposed to be Gucci's nemesis? Because Gucci don't want if okay, now we gotta look at it in NBA terms. You got the Memphis Grizzlies and Pooh Shiesty went to play for the Hawks. I'm pretty sure he wanted to get out that contract and fuck with this team. But who knows how them street politics go. And getting out his contract the way he got out his contract, who would want to do business with him after that? How he was going to get another deal? Like, you rob niggas to get out your contract. Matter of fact, you don't get no contract. You get a Cash App, and if the song do good, we'll talk about the money. The hardest working label in hip hop. I read that already. Yo Gotti can't sleep. When I lay down that night, my mind can't stop running. Says the 41-year-old rapper executive sitting in his pristine tanned tone trailer in the parking lot of a photography studio as the sweltering Miami sun. They ain't got to say all that. Discussing something as personal as his lifelong battle with insomnia is out of character for the fiercely private rap mogul. So, Yo Gotti got insomnia. That's why he be sounding like that. Gotti remains strictly hustle-centric. Okay, now I gotta, they gonna keep kissing his ass. I gotta get into the root of it all. So let me do this real quick, and we gonna bounce back to that. Y'all stay tuned. Let me get this together. I gotta make it make sense for myself. Okay, let's do this real quick. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's try this. Oh, wow. So, wait a minute. So, you mean to tell me that Pooh Shiesty is a Scorpio? And I'm not deep into this stuff, but sometimes it's interesting when you really think about it. So this man, the whole time, he was looking for that get back. They not gonna let it go. Just when you least expect it, they sting your ass at an endearing moment. When you go in for the handshake and the hug, that's when you realize a knife is piercing your back and you can't even believe it. You gotta go to a mirror to see it for yourself. Like, did this motherfucker just stab me? I was just hugging the mother, nigga gave me, we was embracing and he turned around and stabbed me in the back. And I'm pretty sure that's probably how it went down with Gucci. He came in there, everything all friendly, gave him a hug. Oh, it's all love, man. Glad to see you. Contract laid out on the table. They got bottles and stuff. Like, yeah, we're going to celebrate. And they said he produced a machine gun. It wasn't present at first. He produced it. It came out. It wasn't initial. They ain't come in like Call of Duty with them hammers out. They came in there unsuspected. If Gucci would have suspected anything, he wouldn't have been there. So it had to be all love. Damn, that's what makes somebody shiesty. But when you a Scorpio, and I'm not trying to summarize, but just based off the symbolism of it all, you know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But that's Negro here, no there. We're gonna move on. All y'all gotta do is stay tuned. I got a lot of stuff lined up for y'all, so don't even worry about it. We're about to dive into it right now. I need y'all to listen, because in order to understand the psychology of Pooh Shiesty and why he would do something so damning like that, he had to make a destiny pact with himself to say, I'm okay with spending the rest of my life in jail. So he got plans on living his life the way he want to live it up in there. And that involves being caged in with a bunch of bros. And hell, if I had the option to be caged in with a bunch of what I like, I'll go for it too. Fuck it. Why even wait? You know, a women's prisons where only the baddies. Like, you're the only man in this place. They walk around looking like movie stars and shit, supermodels and stuff. And I'm in there. Hey, I'm fuck the food. I don't give a damn. I'm about to have the time of my life. Why even risk it? There's some weird shit going on, man. And Gucci know what he done did and what's happening behind the scenes. And by no means, don't think I'm talking about sexuality. That's out of the question. People's sexuality, that's left up to them. I'm not trying to dive into what possibly goes on in people's bedrooms because I really don't care. But there's a pattern here that make you question what in the hell is going on over there. Now, I need y'all to listen to this. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. I don't think I would want to do business with this young man because I don't think we will have nothing to talk about for real. Whatever he got going on, that's good for him, but I wouldn't want to do business with the man. And he ain't even said nothing yet. And I'm not judging him off of his appearance, but what type of intellectual properties do he really have in order to build something that's real? Unless you got some other shit on your mind. He don't seem like the type of person that a multi-millionaire would want to build an empire with, unless somebody was planning on exploiting this dude to the max. And seeing how people already be broken, why would you want to break them even further? Like his wife is doing to him. I swear she the ringleader. Can't tell me nothing different. If she could treat her husband like that, and their relationship was a business transaction, that's how it got started. He invested some money into this woman. So you figure, if he gave this woman all of his money before he went to jail, let me get this set up for y'all. Let me get this together so we can make it make sense together. And it's all alleged stuff. This allegations, man, speculations. I don't know these people. And if I've met these people, I'm going to show them nothing but love. This ain't out of malice and spite or nothing. Got love for Gucci Mane and his wife, Keisha Kior. And if they happy, I'm happy. That's all I got to say about that. But let's put some things into perspective. Before he went to jail, he gave this woman basically all of his money. Wow. Who did the convincing? Is that something that he wanted to do? Was that an obligation of his contractual agreement? Who was talking to her? She got friends in high places, man. She know people know she's a very social girl. So his interest, who could have been plotting on him and his interest? And for how long? Because a lot of times organizations or people will send a girl to you and you don't even know that she a double agent. So it's either somebody sent her or she, it's a sticky situation because if he's in jail, let me get that baby off the screen. I don't like that. If he's in jail and she got all his money and whatever happened to him in jail, if they really did clone him and he had to come back out in society and she's tied up in his money, she would have had to get on board in some capacity. And that's where the mental health come into play. There's a mental manipulation that have to be happening in order to keep this person sane. If he's questionable about anything, she have to be there. There's some total recall right here, y'all. Straight up total recall. And for the people that never seen the movie, Let me break it down for y'all a little bit. Let me get this together. Come on. Let me do this. I'll make it brief. A little quick description. I ain't gotta go too deep into it. You know. Y'all know that CERN, you know, it can reshape realities. It's coming to a point to where through technology, mental manifestations, anything is possible. And, you know, people are starting to use devices that can, you know, manipulate things, manipulate mental manipulation to a level to where it can be a fantasy, a dream come true, or you could be like, it's the Matrix. You know, and these movies came out before The Matrix, and movies like The Matrix was inspired by movies like this. So in Total Recall, this man was living a life, had a wife, and, you know, had a job, and he was functioning like a, you know, every day, but something just wasn't right. He felt it. He knew something wasn't right. And one day, somehow he found out that it was a simulator, and none of that shit was real. Everybody in his life was fake. There was agents working for organizations to keep him intact, and you know, it blew his mind. He had to get out of the system, get off the grid. He had to take that chip out his damn nose. It was a whole bunch of stuff. He had to do a cleanse, a tox. He had to get himself out of that damn that mental fog. Because he was under an illusion, believing that these people were people that they say they were, but they were really not. It was all a lie, a grand scheme to keep his ass tamed. But whatever it was he was holding, or the secret to be kept in the technological age. If you apply that to Gucci Mane, his situation, this nigga Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Pooh Shiesty gave him a total recall about what happened that night when he signed that contract, the same way he did Lil Wop. Wop, 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 wobbity, wobbity, wop, wop. The same way Birdman did Lil Wayne, allegedly. But what do I know? I'm gonna find some more stuff. How long I been on here, man? Okay. I'm about to smooth this thing on out. What the chat looking like? What y'all got going on? How many people hit that like button? I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Victoria, I see you, girl. Lil Stay Alive, gonna stay alive. Smoochie is in the building. Perfectly imperfect. Perfect to me, dog. You in the chat. Now that's perfect. Did I mention Smoochie is in the building too? Yo, if you here, let me know so I can show you some love real quick. We about to get into some deeper news. Hey. Gucci, the name alone, Gucci. Rapping about that man, Gooch. Yeah, Gucci, that's my nigga, Gucci. Put the Gucci in your face. A lot of things be having double meanings. I'm just saying. We're about to drift off into some more news. All y'all got to do is stay tuned, because I got this for you. We're about to go all the way live with it. And I'm gonna let that thing run. All you gotta do is pay attention, baby. Okay, here we go. We all set up, we good? All right, let's go.
Everybody eat this bitch. I ain't gonna talk until I got. Everybody eat this bitch. Then I'ma tell y'all what the fuck going on. I feel like.
Hello. What's up, man? That nigga, Jay.
Everybody pile in my shit. Once I see everybody in this bitch, that's when I'ma start talking. Period. Pile in this bitch, pile in. I'ma let y'all.
Hold on, he been listening to rap the whole time. Damn, I had to use I'm back now, baby. Let's get back into this. What this young man talking about? Is he even talking about anything?
On game.
Hold on.
coming. I need at least like 1,000 in this bitch, period. On game. I need a lot of motherfuckers. Keep coming, stay. Tell your friends, tell you, yeah. Alright, so with that being said, niggas is trying to play me, bro. And before I get played in this music industry, bro, I'll stop making music before I get played, bro. I'm talented as fuck, bro. I got a big ass fan base, bro. I'm talented, and motherfuckers don't want to see me go up all the way. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that shit lame as fuck. Like, niggas trying to hold me back, hold me from my fans. Niggas not trying to promote me. Niggas trying to, you feel me, on some whole lame shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas haven't been doing shit for me, bro. Like, since I've been signed, bro, I've been doing shit. When I first got signed, I was good. Then as time went by, shit going lame as fuck. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, he turned into some old cheeks, and Gucci wasn't going for it no more. I've been there, done that. Good fun. Had a good time with old boy. Give him no more money. For what? Got new nigga, Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty. I like him. He a thug ass nigga. If I can conquer that nigga, I'll be a supreme street nigga. Your name Pooh Shiesty. How bad is you, boy? You bad. You bad like Billie Jean, Michael Jackson. Bad. That's how bad you is. Okay, well, I'm better than you. I bet you I'm better. I gotta be better than that little bad motherfucker. I'm gonna take him. Be bad, be daddy. Yeah, I'm better than that motherfucker, yeah. Is that what's going on in his mind? Is he on booty goon mode? Is that how Gucci get down, allegedly? They're saying that's how he do it. That nigga think he's super bad. I made a video back in the day. Now it's all starting to make sense. I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull up the video. Y'all wait a minute, man. I gotta pull it up. It's all coming full circle. Y'all gotta see it. Let me do this. Gotta do it like this. There you go. I did a couple of them, man. Couple of them. I knew I was on to something. Now it's all starting to make sense, man. That man bad like Billie Jean with them boys. I knew it was something about Gucci. I did this 9 years ago. 9 years. Michael Jackson and Gucci Mane is the same person. Now it's starting to make sense. The same way Michael Jackson was in Neverland with them boys, it's a possibility that him, Pooh Shiesty, all the other people that he signed, they was on Neverland Ranch and ain't nobody even know what was going on. Even did a song about it. Now it's all connecting. DJ Khaled, all them weirdos with them boys. I ain't know it was ever gonna make this much sense. I mean, damn. Hold on. Oh my God, look. Hold on, get this together. Let's do this.
My eyes bad, y'all. I gotta start wearing my glasses.
This fool over there rolling up a blunt, and they ain't never gonna have him at ESPN.
You supporting Gucci snitching? I don't support nobody snitching, bro. I don't care who it is. You knew what you was getting yourself into, and if you still snitch, then whoever's a snitch, you're not my type of guy. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be around you. We can't hang.
My dude put the whole bud in the damn paper. He ain't crumbling nothing. He do it like a big dog. He'll blow the whole bud. Damn, boy.
Like, none of that. If you ever snitched on somebody, I can't be around you at no time. Because you'll tell on me. And I ain't even doing nothing, but you'll tell on me.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Itchy, what up, Itchy? Hey, man, I don't know what make you think I have the power to help other problems. I can't even get my money back from the NBA. How I'm gonna tell the NBA to, man, y'all be saying some weird shit.
They gotta pause it. He rolling and licking that swisher, and people not trying to have that on their feed. That's why I keep pausing like that, cause he getting busy with that marijuana. He ain't got no business online moving like that. But he a street. He really need to see. You don't want to say nothing about him, cause if you see that man in the street and he on ignorant time, it's gonna be a bad scene. Cause he one of them ones, one of them Kevin Garnett type of dudes. Look,
if I talk to the NBA about anybody getting their money back, it need to be mine. Why would I go to Wop for another pockets? He ain't gonna do that for me. Out here.
he licking all on that swisher, sweet boy. He licked that motherfucker up and down. He popping his lips with it and everything. Like he got to have it. Like, old boy, look, where he at? He in the bed with the blunt getting twisted. Look, hold on, put that, wait a minute. And I don't want to see it as much as y'all don't want to see it, but look, he in there getting it, popping with them Swisher Sweets. What the hell? Okay, this shit getting weird. He rocking with it with that Nicki Minaj on. He just flinging his bangs. The blunt rolled tight. He rolled a blunt with the, man, look. He washed back the flavoring from the Swisher Sweet with some cognac. Now he about to talk that if you don't get your ass offline, you just hooked up about 50 endorsements. When you come in the door, they gonna pack up their briefcases and get the hell out of there. Why would he do something so ignorant? Listen. You better not light it.
Nah, I don't.
You better
I'm
not.
not saying nobody snitching. I don't know nothing about nobody snitching or what y'all talking about. I'm just saying in general. A snitch is a snitch. You knew what you was getting into before you told. That's why I don't understand these, man. Like, I mind my own business, man, when it comes to shit like that. I mind my business. Because, you know, I stay away from these niggas care about themselves and themselves only. And they know the rules of the game and they still tell. That's what to me, like. Yep, a snitch ain't nothing but Master Splinter. You ain't lying. A rat, and he gonna raise nothing but mice. His son gonna be a snitch. Daughter gonna be a snitch. Their whole family gonna be snitches. I'm just saying, you can't do the time, don't do the crime, man. But telling on somebody is the weakest shit ever. Tim Duncan know I want him on All the Smoke, bro. You know, I didn't been the bigger person all these years with the Spurs, and I'm gonna continue to be the bigger person, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they know. No championship in 03 without me, bro. None. 03 don't happen without me. And I'm not mad at them. I still call Tom James and check on Pop, send him a message, tell him I love him and all that.
Hold on, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. He was Kawhi before Kawhi Leonard, y'all. Now I gotta talk about it. He's speaking on Gucci. Them people in the entertainment business be knowing what's going on in the entertainment business. Hold on. It's a reason why we came to this man. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he was too black to crack. Steven Jackson. What's going on, my brother? I thought he was power to the people. The way he be acting. Like, I gotta keep them niggas off my back. He said, hell, I'm gonna like what I like, but I'm gonna stay real to myself. I respect that, man. He like what he like, but he's still real with himself. And it's a possibility. He ain't do a Tiger Woods and just be a full flop. Like, oh gosh. Like, honey, can I have another slice of toast, please, honey? You lose your edge like that, especially when you black. You could like what you like, but damn, God damn it, still be yourself. They'd be like, well, I changed. How about that, asshole? I changed. And you need to change too. Pucker up. That was his wifey back in the day. Okay, what we supposed to be talking about? Oh, this the original. This the original. NBA Steven Jackson, I'm still banging my estranged wife. So call off the divorce. So he dropped her. He's still able to get them draws while he go do what he really want to do. God damn, brother. That she ain't light enough, god damn it. What was he thinking? He cold-blooded for that. We gonna move on. Cause this dude, he bad news with what he got going on. Okay, I need to see this. So he was the Patrick Ewing of the Spurs back in the day. He was on the team with Tim Duncan. He was the hard ass that they wanted to get off the team. Like, he's okay, but it's just his ignorance level is at an all-time high. In the locker room, rolling up a blunt with Tim Duncan trying to ignore the drugs. Like, you might want to put that away, bud. Like, I ain't put shit away, man. This ain't nothing but green. God put this here on the earth for us, brother. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing with Smokey. They probably forced him out the league. Like, Pop, you better not say nothing, man. Shit, I can't even find my stash. I know you smoking on that loud. Like, I ain't got your loud pack. He probably smoked the blunt, allegedly, with Pop. When the other teammates walked the other way. Okay, pass me that. These guys got their heads up their asses. We're gonna win this year. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what the hell going on with my chat, man? Y'all gotta wake the hell up, man. Turn it up in here, man. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to help y'all start y'all day. How long I been on here? Gage Gore, what it do, bro? Simply alluring. You. We're about to, swing this thing in a couple of different directions today. About to head over to the SB channel and talk about Pooh Shiesty. What time is it? Oh, it's about time to get over there. I'm about to set that thing up, baby. But we ain't gonna be talking about, we ain't about to do that. We done talking about zesty talk for today. That was just to put a little lemon in your life. Wake you up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Well, since I'm about to be chilling for a little bit, let me go ahead and figure this out before I even get out of here. I'm gonna figure it out with y'all. We're gonna mix this thing up. But first we gotta elaborate on what we talked about so far, class. So let's do that. Let me see. We questioned, they questioned, how long is Pooh Shiesty gonna be in jail? So that's the next big thing. What if he left a letter behind about his desires to fulfill his destiny of going to prison? If he left a note, wrote a Dear Mama song about going to jail with his daddy? Even though we gonna be gone, mama, don't leave us at home, mama. He probably working on something like that. This guy, we don't know what the next chapter, maybe Nicki Minaj will give him a break or some shit. We don't know what's gonna happen with Lil Wop. He said Gucci them was trying to play him. He got what he wanted. He took advantage of him at first. It's not a long-lasting process. Gucci like to dispose of his used goods. He promised you the world, get what he want, and when he done playing with you, it's bad. He gonna forget about you. He gonna abandon you and leave you with a brain full of hopes and dreams and aspirations. Your family members gonna be asking questions. Well, when the album coming out, they be so excited for you at first. Like, oh, you gonna be the next, Jay-Z, Beyonce. It's destined they having revivals at the church because you got a record deal. They don't quit their job. They waiting on the Gucci Mane money to come in. They figure y'all could buy a mansion. They looking for houses online because you got the contract. You got all this weight on your shoulders, and you would do whatever this man tell you to do. You with it. If he say jump, you gonna jump. But whatever. He the man. He your boss. You under his care, his guidance, his leadership. And he just drop you like a bad habit. That's like a dentist office or something that ain't picking up the phone. Or a doctor's office. There's something urgent going on and they trying to play you to the left. That's enough to make somebody snap. Especially after you done been passionate with somebody for a break. You looking for your big break? Well, let me break you in. Ugh. Excuse me. Who knows how that go? But one thing for sure, he ain't just go in there and shake that man's hand and get a contract. Not by the looks of it. And Pooh Shiesty didn't go in there and shake that man's hand to get out of the contract. So, whatever. Y'all do what y'all want to do with it, man. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next video. Y'all be good out there. So much love. And make sure y'all hit them likes and hit the notification button, too.